A blessed Sunday, everyone. Paring Bob once again, and welcome to my channel. Friends, may I invite you to join me in reflecting on the readings of the fourth Sunday of Easter. Let's get started. Welcome back, my dear friends. As I said, we are now on the fourth Sunday of Easter. And this Sunday is also called the Good Shepherd Sunday. In our gospel today, Jesus portrays two very significant imagery. First, he portrays himself as the door. And secondly, Jesus identifies himself as the Good Shepherd. I would like to focus our reflection on the image of Jesus as the Good Shepherd. We always hear the word shepherding. Shepherding, which is closely connected with the word pasturing or taking care of the sheep. In a more secular understanding, shepherding can also be understood in terms of supervision, management, authority, or control. But in a religious sense, shepherding can also mean servant leadership. It also means guiding people or accompanying people. In other words, shepherding is all about leadership. Friends, perhaps it is safe to claim that all of us are leaders in our own right. But the ultimate question that I would like to delve on in this reflection is, what kind of person or what kind of leader are we? Our gospel today is teaching us a very practical teaching about leadership. Of course, this perspective is always in the context of spiritual and religious sense, but somehow we can also learn something from it, even when we apply it in a more secular perspective. Friends, I would just like to highlight some phrases from the gospel today. First, Jesus says, the shepherd gathers the sheep together. Meaning that the shepherd or the leader should be a catalyst for unity. He is not the reason for people to be divided, but the role of the shepherd is always to gather people, to gather his flock. And this shepherd is not only to guide people for them to be united, but this shepherd is also responsible in accompanying the sheep, leading towards union and communion. That is why it is very consoling to hear our psalm today. The Lord is my shepherd. There is nothing I shall want. A God who does not only walks with us in order to lead us, but a God who accompanies us and ensures our protection and safety. So maybe it's good to ask ourselves, what kind of leader I am? Is it a leader that cares for unity? A leader whose intention is to bring about unity and communion? Or a leader that makes people confused of where to go? Secondly, the gospel also narrates that the shepherd calls the sheep by their names. So there is already intimacy and familiarity between the sheep and the shepherd. It is very important to highlight this point because all of us deals with people. We associate ourselves with people. We mingle with people. We work with people. And it is so peaceful and happy if we have a good working relationship with people. We don't only call people by just saying, "Psst, huy," but it's good to call them by name. Because when we name people, relationship starts to grow. Lastly, the focus of the gospel is shifted not anymore on the shepherd, but towards the sheep. It says that the sheep recognize the voice of the shepherd. Recognition of the voice of the shepherd reminds us of the value of listening. It is important, my dear friends, that the sheep knows how to listen to the shepherd. And listening is always connected with the idea of obedience, to obey the authority. Obedience, in its etymology or its root word, obey or obedience, comes from the Latin word ob and odere. Ob meaning towards, and odere, audio, is to hear. So meaning, obedience or to obey is the capacity of the person to listen to authorities, to listen to the shepherd. Of course, we also want people to listen to us. We want also to express our thoughts and our opinion. But the quality of a good sheep, the quality of a good person, is he has also the capacity to listen to the voice of the authority. But above all this, we are reminded that all of us are just mere shepherds. We are just mere stewards of the things of the people that is entrusted to us. The power that we possess, the authority that we possess are not ours. Everything that we value are not ours. We are just mere stewards. And therefore, we should always remind ourselves to always be obedient and to listen and to recognize the voice of the chief shepherd. Amen. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you again next time. And if you like, you can also subscribe and hit the bell button for you to be notified for more videos.